Welcome to the announcement of the 2021 Ohio awardees and national finalists for the Recognizing Inspirational School Employees, or the RISE Award. My name is Angela Dickey, and I'm so happy to join this celebration today representing the Office of Educator Effectiveness at the Ohio Department of Education. I want to thank you for joining us, and we're all very excited to participate in this recognition. And today we're celebrating the great work of two of our own as they demonstrate excellence in work performance, school and community involvement, leadership and commitment, and enhancing the image of school employees in their communities and schools. So now I'm going to invite our State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Dr. Stephanie Siddons, to get us started. Take it away, Dr. Siddons.
Thank you, Angela. I'm very pleased to be here to recognize and honor two paraprofessionals who truly set the example for excellence and compassion and are most deserving of recognition today. Andrea Biehmann from Maple Heights High School in Maple Heights City Schools and Phil Tudor from Goshen High School in the Goshen Local School District are like so many caring professionals who work with our special needs students. They are there because they want to make a difference, and they really do. Andrea and Phil stand out in a profession that is noted for great challenges, as we all know, and great rewards. Andrea and Phil, will you please join me on the screen? Hi, Andrea. Hi, Phil. Congratulations. I want to thank you so much for everything you do that has led you here today. I am in awe of your commitment to your students and their families, and of your commitment to your colleagues. The important work you do each day is an invaluable service to your community, one that pays both immediate and long-term dividends. You're being honored today not only for the incredible work you do, but for the outstanding way in which you do it. Truly, I am privileged to be the one who gets to honor you today. Let's begin with Andrea Biehmann. I already mentioned making a difference. That's the credo of Andrea Biehmann. In addition to being a powerful educator, Andrea is deeply involved in Maple Heights High School and her community. Beyond working diligently to ensure that all students receive, as her colleagues say, first-rate love and learning, Andrea is always finding ways to enable her students to experience more freedom, independence, and inclusion in their school and community. These seemingly little things like chaperoning and escorting her students to after-school events like homecoming dances, senior dinner, and senior prom are very big things to the students and families she serves and obviously adores. Her commitment to her profession and her colleagues is equally conspicuous. She is president of the Maple Heights Organization Support Team and serves on the District Professional Development Committee and the Superintendent's Advisory Council. She also served on a National Educators Association committee on the ESP Professional Growth Continuum, a national professional development initiative. We're very happy to honor you today, Andrea. Congratulations. Will you say a few words for us?
Thank you. Hello, Dr. Siddons. It is so wonderful to meet you. My name is Andrea Biehmann, and I am a special education paraeducator in the Maple Heights City School District. For the last 20 years, I've been honored to work with students who have severe intellectual challenges. Each day when I arrive at work, I'm committed to giving my students a day filled with love, laughter, and learning. I want my students to feel safe, supported, and engaged from the moment they arrive at school until the time they depart for home. I believe that no matter their ability, gender, color of their skin, or their parents' income, every student should be able to live their very best life and receive a quality education surrounded by educators who care. This belief moved me to volunteer in my community and led me into leadership as the president of my local union and as board director of both the Ohio Education Association and the National Education Association. I want to thank my mom and grandparents for giving me solid examples of how selfless acts of activism can change lives and shape a community. I also want to thank my husband, family, and the Maple Heights City Schools community for walking alongside me on my journey as an educator. Next, I would like to thank my OEA and NEA families for supporting me on my path to leadership. I also would like to thank my principal, Dr. Shea Price, for her kindness in honoring me with a thoughtful recommendation for this award. Thank you to Governor DeWine and Lieutenant Governor Houston for the lovely acknowledgement. Lastly, but certainly not least, I need to thank Kim Richards, President of the Cardinal Education Association. Kim, thank you so much for taking the time to nominate me for this award. You have given me such a wonderful gift and humbled me beyond words. And for that, I am eternally grateful. My name is Andrea Biehmann. I'm proud to be the 2021 Ohio Rise Awardee, and I educate Ohio.
Thank you, Andrea. And now I want to introduce Phil Tudor. Phil is a special education paraprofessional, and I am told that he is in love with the profession. He is a go-to person, whether working one-on-one with a student or with an entire team as a volunteer coach. He always is stepping forward and looking for ways to make high school an amazing experience for kids. According to his colleagues, Phil brings this enthusiasm to the table each and every day. But beyond making school an amazing experience, Phil is passionate about supporting his students in becoming productive citizens. Last year, Phil was selected to direct the Goshen High School Work Study Program, where he stayed busy securing work for students with disabilities. Throughout the year, he took an active part in helping them build both their skills and their confidence. Knowing all of this, it is not surprising to learn that Phil has decided to go back to school so he can become an intervention specialist. He takes with him our very best wishes for success and happiness. We're so happy to recognize you today, Phil. Congratulations. Will you say a few words?
Thank you, Dr. Siddons. My name is Phil Tudor, and I'm a paraprofessional employed by Goshen Local School District in Goshen, Ohio. I'm honored to be chosen as a 2021 Rise Award recipient. It is hard to put into words how blessed I am to have found my way into a profession that is so rewarding. It was not an easy choice back in 2019 at the age of 46 years old to make a change in direction that was out of my comfort level. In the summer of 2019, I found myself in a situation where the company I worked for had lost the contract with Ford Motor Company. So my wife had told me she thought I should look into maybe at the school or something, because I've always said I wanted to work with children, and but I never really thought about students, to be honest with you, or at the school. She told me to reach out, and she's pretty persistent, so I finally gave in. And I started here at Goshen High School at the beginning of the 2019-2020 school year. And it was the best decision I've ever made for myself and as well as for my family. I'm blessed to work with some of the absolutely amazing district. It's full of folks that are equally deserving of this award as I am. Not to mention students. The Goshen High School has an amazing group of young men and women that truly make it a joy to come to work every day. There's so many people I admire and would like to thank. First on the list would be my wife, Angel, for supporting me and pushing me every step of the way. I also like to thank Mr. Brian Bailey for taking a chance on a guy 3 years ago that was 46 years old and had no experience in the education field at all. Mr. Darrell Edwards, Superintendent of Goshen Local Schools, for heading up a phenomenal workplace and amazing leadership. All of my coworkers and teachers at Goshen High School and Goshen Middle School for being so receptive to me and showing me the ropes over the last few years. Miss Randy Isaacs, Assistant Principal at Goshen High School, for amazing leadership. Miss Hillary Gadio, Miss Heather Edwards, which all worked in some way or another with Miss Walker on this nomination. Which brings me back to Miss Stephanie Walker, Principal at Goshen High School. Thank you for the amazing leadership you show our staff day in and day out, not to mention the love you have for our students at Goshen High School. It is obviously a pretty good storyteller as well, because she took a guy like me and made it sound like I'm something out of the ordinary. But the truth is, everyone that works in my district deserves the award in my eyes. We are blessed with the absolute best. Thank you, Stephanie, for this nomination. I'm very humbled and appreciative. Thank you, Governor Mike DeWine, the Ohio Department of Education, Angela Dick, and Dr. Stephanie Siddons for all the hard work put into the ceremony. as well as the students from the Ohio School of the Blind for this absolutely beautiful plaque they created. Although I've touched on this multiple times, I have one last thank you, and that is to the students, staff, and administration of Goshen Local Schools for being something so worth being part of. Congratulations also to you, Andrea, for also being chosen as the 2021 RISE awardee. Your accomplishments over the years are amazing, and I enjoyed hearing your story. My name is Phil Tudor, and I'm proud to be a 2021 Ohio RISE awardee, and I educate Ohio.
Again, I want to thank you, Andrea and Phil. You're not only role models for everyone who is an educator, but you also shine a light for everyone who seeks to be an educator. Before we go, I really want to thank your administrators and your families and friends for the support they provide you and in your effort to make a difference for your students and your communities. None of us can do it alone, and we are so thankful, not only for you, but for those who support you in your efforts. Will you join me again in receiving from me the very best congratulations, Andrea, and congratulations, Phil. You are shining examples of Ohio's finest school employees, and you are our 2021 National RISE Award finalists. I'll throw it back to you, Angela.
Thank you, Dr. Siddons. The National RISE Award will go to one employee from all states who submitted finalists, and that announcement will happen this spring. So stay tuned for that announcement. I hope you've enjoyed the ceremony, and don't forget to nominate any classified staff that make a difference in your school community. The next opportunity will coincide with the start of school in September 2022. Go to the Ohio Department of Education website, search for RISE, RISE Award, to find out more. Thank you so much for watching.